Should be live. We are just waiting on one. Or might have to get a sub. Oh well. Happens. Let me check my retainers and repair. I don't think I sold anything. That's too bad. Oh, eh.
Do we want a blue mage?
I'd rather not.
Yeah,
Sorry.
blue mage.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like a legitimate kill if there's a blue mage.
Yeah, there's just too much cheese. I mean, like, I feel like if I wanted to enjoy blue mage cheese, I would do like an all blue mage run and just, you know, do it like that. But not
That
for
would be
this sort of
fun,
fight.
but yeah. I still got 24 of these. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I know I'm live.
I'm gonna see if Yana wants to join as a red mage or something, but if not, then I can't have her come, I guess.
Oh yeah, we've got 5.3 out now. Oh, what's wrong with my cam? Yeah, the 5.3 update's out now, so we've got a lot of content. As a matter of fact, something I want to check out if we've got time. We're gonna sprint over to where I believe, unless it's this guy,
Okay,
to where I believe the new upsync stuff is.
ask the Ronin? Anyone wants to see
Oh yeah.
The one now?
the Ronin subs? That Ronin.
You think it's here?
Actually, I can do it.
It's
Oh,
actually
okay.
not, but
Yeah, you see
it's
to
from
go
another
more.
quest. I don't want to start like any super long cutscenes. Yep, this is it. Okay. I'll try it. Pardon the suddenness of my address, milady, but would you perchance be familiar with one Chloe Alpo? Yes, I would be. Indubitably, good sir. I may have forgotten to turn in my copy of Wondrous Tales again. Oh.
How many
Alright.
people have this role again? Someone
Didn't
has
have
to, like,
to
respond,
attack
right?
me so early in the morning, but
I hope.
Hopefully.
Hey, Yana. Yana, are you joining us as like another class?
Miss Alpo has a new
Another
pet
drama.
fox. Right.
I guess. Okay.
Believes her furry friend is sharing her appreciation for tales of gallantry. Resemblance is
I'm
okay.
gonna delete my message.
Children have taken to calling him Commander.
Yeah, sorry, Yana, it's not my rules. It's something I think the group decided on. Bro, how do I end portfolio? Jesus.
Oh, and recruitment?
Yeah, I got it.
I believe in you.
Oh, shit. Here we go. with the
Yana,
cutscene.
I'm pretty sure you already know the fight. I don't think I have to explain anything to you.
Oh,
Thankfully.
what is...
You're also subbing for
Small fox with an oddly
for
haughty
Samurai.
visage.
I don't think I
stands
gave her
perched
any
atop the
like
counter.
important roles. So for the most part, Yana, you're just not dying.
Just don't die.
You don't have any specific roles, I don't believe.
Merrick, what have they done to you?
We're fine with just one melee, right? Or do you think we should have two feints for the Dread Knights? Dreadnoughts.
I'm.
Were you struggling to heal purple during the Dread Knight phase, or not really?
Am I the adventurer Chloe
We were good.
described? Yes,
No,
I
not
am.
during Dread Knights. It was just like the last part with the AoEs and the But does Yana not want in?
I do have some tails, that's for sure. Making friends with Commander 2, I'm trying.
Oh shit. Kid wants in.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah,
Well,
up to you.
yeah, it's up Yana, it's
As
up
I
to
said,
you.
my name is so
Like, you already
dumb.
joined, but if you want Kid to take your spot, then I'm fine. But if you want to stay, then I'm fine with that as well.
If you want to escape this, then run. We don't blame you.
It's up to you, Yana. I can go eat. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, we'll
A
take
game
it.
of chance, of course it is. I kind of saw the little board that they teased, whatever.
Appreciate it, Yana. Alright, where do I find Kid? Yeah, I'm sure Kid's just gonna let us.
Yeah,
let us
so I'll
go
need,
and
expect,
let us do our
I expect you'll need to exercise your imagination to a certain degree.
Yeah.
So that's where the upsync comes in. Tell stories while they're still fresh in your mind. Cool.
Alright, I'll do a quick ready check and I'll throw some.
Your.
Oh, and there's the ready check too. Ooh, Unreal Trials unlocked. Oh, that's what they're calling them? Unreal?
Say, are you ready or are you just in combat?
I'm just unlocking the Faux Hollows thing.
What's that?
Hey, what's up, Kid?
I'm just clicking through it.
Yana, if you want, I can put up a stream for you. Or you can watch, say, a stream on Twitch.
Alright, I'm ready. Well, I'll wait till food up. Oh yeah, I did this cool little thing too. I've got expandable hotbars, quote unquote, now. So I just click that and boom, there's my classes. And I have the same thing with the emotes. It's kind of neat. Saves a little space.
I'll put up a stream for you. Okay, does everyone remember the way to go? Just go straight for like 3 rooms and then we just take the pad up.
Oh, I forgot the maze.
It's not really a maze. As long as purple gets aggro and everything, we'll be fine.
It's a maze of bullshit.
The first jump or the second
So
jump?
the entirety of the coils.
Purple, we're going up on the last pad, the third one.
Third one, okay.
No. The coils are a downward spiral of bullshit.
True, it is down, isn't it?
Oh crap, what are we waiting on?
Cutscene?
Kid.
Oh no, it's not loading in. I was
Uh-oh.
about to say, who's in the cutscene?
Oh. Oh, he's probably just having a hard time loading in.
Ugh. He actually got my Peloton. So he's in. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you
Oh.
good?
Rip kid.
Oh no.
Feels bad. Uh-oh.
We're going straight again. Now we're going 4 o'clock.
Joke's on you, I can't tell the time.
At least you went the right way. And then purple's gonna pull everything in this room, and then we're all gonna stack on the wall. And we're just gonna area everything down. Right here, purple.
Oh my god!
I didn't see that.
Help! Help!
Uh-oh.
Stack tight if you can, like right up against the wall.
Sorry, I didn't see them when I got in. I just saw like 2 enemies there.
Can I? Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
This is
Oh
better.
no.
So I
Oh,
can start.
no.
Uh-oh.
Really bad.
Just practice time. Just practice time. Bro, kid, are you doing okay,
Hey,
bro?
Digital Zero, what's up? How's it going tonight for you?
Gotta do it all again.
That's alright, we can blame that one on Kid.
McDonald's being stingy again. Oh no, what they do this time?
No, I want McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Except their Wi-Fi.
Their Wi-Fi. Oh my
Oh, Lord.
I want chicken nugget.
chicken nuggets.
And chicken nuggets.
Alright, same deal. Everything purple's gonna just pull to the wall. Yeah,
To the window!
Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Them deep too good. Oh. Oh, I guess he just restarted. Maybe? But yeah.
Zero, you gotta let me know when you're off Ghost of Tsushima.
Cheating bitch.
Because I'm trying to watch, but I don't want
Take your
spoilers.
debuff like a man.
Alright, if anybody has like big cooldowns that they use, scared, bro. I got the waymarks. I guess I'll go over roles real quick before we give this one a roll. So for the towers, allergic to debuffs. So for the towers, we have May on D tower, me and Sei are on C, and then we have Penguin at B, and Purple is at A. For the ballistic missile priority, we're having Luna be the first priority, and be the second priority, and then Sei the third prio. So everybody else is gonna step out for missiles, unless you're rooted. For the tether missile, we have Ans take the tether missile to 3. If you have field, you can either go to
Intedic,
2,
what's up?
or you can go on Avatar's left flank if you're melee. For mines, we have me, Sei, and Ant pick up mines. But if one of us have field, then we're gonna need one extra DPS or a healer to take the mines and help us out with those. And Purple's taking the mines on his side.
Oh, am I crazy?
Again,
That's
Purple, you're
May,
using
isn't
both
it?
your cooldowns on the Dread Knight when it comes out. And
I think I've seen your name in the Discord
Dread Knight.
before it changes
So,
to
Kid, if
the
you want,
nickname.
you can feint Avatar during the Dread Knight when it's out. I think that's all the rules, right? Brainjack is and, so you don't have to worry about it, Kid. Yeah, I think that's everything. So, again, Penguin, we're gonna, since last time, your tower timing, it was a little too tight for all of us. And again, it's not your fault. It's my fault for telling you like too early or too late for the bad timing. So what we're gonna try this time, when it's the 3 towers at C, D, and B up at the same time, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take 2 at C. After I take my second one, I want you to take 1 at B. So we're gonna delay the mines, right? So this means that when the second Allegan field explodes, purple, I want you to take 1 at A as soon as you see like the AoE from the Allegan field, right? So
Okay.
you're gonna see that field explode on someone. You're gonna take 1 at A, and we're gonna take the AoE damage. After that AoE damage, hopefully by then is when the mines pop up, and me, Sei, and Purple are gonna pick up the mines. So we're gonna try that strat. And again, field is going out during
Token,
this
what's up?
time, like while
Everybody
we're taking
talking.
the mines.
Cool.
So just
You
be
love to see
mindful
it.
that you watch your debuff bar and don't pick up a mine like right before you get the debuff. So yeah, Penguin, I would recommend to you as soon as the 3 towers come up, count to 9 seconds, and after 9 seconds, I want you to take 1 hit. Does that make sense? Okay, perfect. So yeah, if nobody has any other questions, then let's just eat our food, get ready for this pull, and I'll do the raid check. Do the pull. See how far we get.
Alright, we've got this. We hit 8% like twice last time, I think. So,
And again, I'll be
not
helping
even
you with
worried.
callouts for towers and everything.
Oh.
Hit our good. Ready?
Uh-oh.
Great.
Ah, he's-
Alright,
okay.
you can do the countdown, purple.
Yo, let's go.
Oh, my food!
Let's go.
I kept saying, I'll wait, I'll wait, I'll wait.
Remember, and he's gonna do the first ballistic missiles at 65. Tower D's coming up. Okay. 2 on Tower D, please. Tether's out. We're gonna see the Dread Knight soon, in about 20 seconds, purple. Dread's out. Use your cooldowns, use your feints.
Okay, got Dreadnought just about done.
Feathers out.
Gotta refresh these dots.
We'll see big AoE damage coming up soon. Big AoE damage.
Yeah,
Next
that
is
looks
Penguin's Tower at B. I'm gonna need 2 at B Penguin when it comes up.
shit.
2
Oh,
at
those
B,
fall.
please. Tether's out on end. Next mechanic we're gonna see in a couple of seconds is landmines. So again, please don't try to take too much damage if you don't want to. Keep an eye on the map for the mines. Mines are out. I got 1.
Okay, that's
Okay,
all.
we got all 3.
Yep.
Good job.
Cool.
We're gonna start seeing brain jacks and missiles soon. Big AoE coming out. Missiles are out. Everybody out. Everybody out. Everybody out. Thank you. And come back in. Next, I'm gonna need 2 on D main. Brain jack. From 3 seconds, you can count down for hand.
Ooh,
Got 3 seconds.
it's
2.
gonna get a little
1.
stressful in a second here.
Tether's on in. Next, you're gonna see the Dreadnought come out.
We're under half. That's good.
It's out.
Oh, I don't have any songs for the Dreadnought. That's too bad.
Brain jack is out.
3 seconds. 2, 1.
You see big AoE damage. Elegant field. Whoever has field, do not take damage, please. It's on me. So say I'm gonna need you to pop 2 at C when it comes up.
Okay.
2 at C now, say. Penguin, count to about 10 seconds and then take 1 at B.
Luna, go stand in D.
Yeah. I'm gonna take 1 as soon as at C, as soon as mine is good. AoE. We're gonna see
suck
new
one
field
there.
come out. Field's on May. May don't take damage.
Can I stand here?
Yeah, that's fine. And take the tether, please. Thank you. Thanks, kid. Next, we're gonna see mines. Please be careful about mines, but first we're gonna deal with the AoE tower purple. As soon as May's field explodes, I need 1 at the AoE tower.
Okay.
Okay, really gotta concentrate here.
Okay, take 1 at A. We're gonna wait to get healed from the AoE damage, and then we're gonna take the mines. I'll get this one near A.
There's one near the party.
Oh no, I got ping ponged. Okay, next field is on Say.
Oh,
Oh boy.
crap.
Oh, no. I think that one was on purple side, right?
Yeah, there was 2 on my side. I was too low of health. I think I should have popped. I think I'm dead. My bad.
I got 2 of them, so it was just 1 on your side. That's good.
If you get Allegan Field, stand in D if it's not got anything in it, because mines will never appear there.
Oh,
Yeah. Never appear in the middle of his hitbox or at D. So again, purple, since you have like your corner all to yourself basically, I just need you to keep an eye on that one. And then trust that if anything's in the back left corner back there, I got it for you. Okay? Because I'm keeping an eye out for that corner.
Got it.
So the only corner you really have to pay attention to is the back right one, where your side is.
cool.
Oh no.
Oh no, Kemba.
Kid.
He said
The
good.
last one.
I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Oh, okay.
And then say I assume you guys are keeping an eye on like this half third that we're on right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, again guys, I said it before and I'll say it again, those mines, believe it or not, are actually like what's probably gonna give us the most trouble tonight. But if we all get our mine, then we'll be fine. It's just that they appear at the same time and they all disappear after like 2 seconds. So you really have to memorize and trust that everybody else saw where the mines were too. Penguin, was that like 10 seconds after the towers first came out that you picked one up? Okay. Honestly, this power top popped up, I counted to 10. Yeah, honestly, I don't like the timing on that one either, because the mines came out as soon as, May's field exploded. The way I want your tower to give out the mines is either before or after like the field explodes, but not right during.
So
So
I wonder-
ideally, what I want to happen is that the mines come out, we all explode a mine, and then we get topped off. While we're getting topped off, the second field explodes. So while we're getting topped off, then purple will take 1 at A, and then we all take AoE damage again. But after we take that AoE damage, the new field is out. That's ideally what I want to happen. Either that, or I want us to try to delay the mines so that we see the field explode, and then purple takes 1 at A, and then we get topped off, and then we take the mines. But that timing again, everything was
I already
happening
was
like
focused
all at
already.
the same time, which is why we didn't have like, which is probably why purple didn't have enough time to pop the tower and pop his like back corner mine.
No, I think I did.
Do you think
I don't
you had
know.
it there?
Yeah, I think I had time.
Okay.
I was just waiting to get healed, but I realized I probably should have just popped him dead and
Yeah,
popped him.
Purple, since we're getting him to like 8%, like consistently on that on those 3 towers, honestly, I don't think there's gonna be another chance for you to use Living Dead. So I would just go ahead and use it rather than hold on to it. If you're gonna even like 1 mine, I would just pop it because why not?
Because whenever you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I popped 2, but like, should I have popped Living Dead? And I'm like, for the love of God, if you're gonna take hella damage, please pop it.
You know, just use it because it'll probably do your healers.
Yeah, so the timing was pretty good the first run we had. If we stick to that, I think we should be good.
Okay, let's try Penguin. I don't want you to delay it more because at 15 seconds is when the towers, all 3 towers, like increase their frequency. And if 2 of them like increase at the same time, then Avatar gets buffs on his damage and less damage taken. So that's why I don't want it close to 15 seconds and I want it close to like 10 seconds because I don't want those buffs and those tethers. So honestly, I don't think there's enough time for you to delay it
Excuse
more.
me.
So let's just try to keep it consistent with the rhythm we have right now, and let's just try to work with it. But yeah, I think if we all do our roles correctly, then yeah, just count to 10 still. Just do exactly what you did last time. But yeah, I think 1 or 2 more pulls, and then honestly, I think that should be good. It's just those mines. You have to be careful though.
Yeah, Purple
And,
had to deal with
Kid,
the
if you
Mega
see
Elixir dilemma.
None of us go for a mine.
It's never.
Then
You want to wait till it's
I
the right
need you, like,
time,
as a
but
backup
it's
to
never
get,
the
like,
right
a mine
time.
if you see nobody else going for it. Because I need like everybody's help if possible. Forgot to get this. We're gonna stay stacked up one. I'm gonna need 2 at deep, please, me. Tethers up. You'll see Dreadnought soon, Purple.
Got my mouse over it. There's
Heads up.
Dreadnought.
Tether's also out. Big AoE.
Ooh. That was bigger than usual.
Next is your Tower Penguin at B. 2 at B. Thank you. Tether's out. Next mechanic we're gonna see is the landmines.
Oh, my dots. Duh.
Mines are out. I'll get the one close to A, right here. You got the other one next to you, right?
I got bounced in the tower.
Oh
You
no.
got bounced
no.
from my mine or your mine?
My mind.
Your mine? Okay.
Yeah, the one. Yeah, you went into C tower.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll get used to like how the bounce thing works. You just have to like position yourself in that circle. Just try to keep it pointed. Like try to point your character like straight south when you take it, so that way you bounce straight south, like rather than like diagonally to like the towers. Yeah, you'll get used
Like,
to.
I'm assuming it bounces you perpendicular to the circle.
It bounces you like closest from where you are at the circle, if that makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah, like it bounces you in a straight line to the closest of the center. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I didn't even consider the risk of getting bounced into a tower.
I don't know if that
That's-
makes sense to you, but that's the best way of doing
So does it always push you towards the center or
it. No, not towards the center, opposite of the center.
opposite of the center? Okay.
It pushes you away, right? But like in that direction, let's say you're running to 2, right? If I'm running to 2, then it's gonna bounce me exactly that way. If that makes sense.
So if I run here, it'll bounce me this way.
Yes.
Or
Correct. If you run to this corner and if you hit it, then it's gonna bounce you that way. Does that make sense?
yeah.
So you're ready, check, and then we'll do this another minute. And do you still need me to call out like missile tethers, or do you think you got all?
Okay. God, excuse me. I cannot stop
Can I get
clearing my
to a
throat
tower
this morning.
Please, man. Good night's coming soon, purple. Dreads out.
Dreadnought. Get that sound- Oh no.
What happened?
Oh no.
Well, yeah. Better to wipe early, I guess.
To help with the healing a little bit, did you guys assign like who's using Esuna on purple? Or are you just like using it whenever you see it? It's on?
Yeah, I guess whoever gets to it who isn't like already casting.
It might
Apologies
be-
there, my dog decided to chase a spider under the table,
Oh no.
so I didn't yield.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
It might be easy for you guys to like have one person be the Esuna person, just so you guys don't accidentally both Esuna at the same time or something.
I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
That sounds good.
May you get the first res.
Yes.
Now I have to refocus target.
Hopefully you won't have to res anybody this run.
I'm gonna eat again just in case. I
Hell
don't
yeah.
think it's gonna take us that long, but 12 minutes, that's like 2 runs.
We're gonna stay stacked that one. Two on tower D, please, mate. Tethers out. We're gonna see the dread soon, purple. Dread's out. Tether's out. Big area damage coming soon.
Let's see if it's as big as last time. I'm gonna second wind if it is. No. That's fine. I have to be much better about my dots. Slacking tonight.
Next is Penguin's Tower, 2 at D when it comes up. Two at D, please, Penguin. Thank you. Next mechanic we're gonna see is the mines. So again, keep an eye out for the mines. Got the one close to A, purple. Got this one.
Eh. Kind
all
of figured
three.
that might happen.
Did you get ping ponged?
Oh,
Yeah.
We got all 3 at least. We're fine.
I saw you using a sooner.
Tyler's out.
I'm in a second win here. I was even thinking about the ping pong mechanic, and I'm like, you know what? This might just be safer if I do both.
I see missiles soon. Ballistic missiles soon. Okay, everybody out, please. Everybody out.
Oh, I'm bound. I can still attack though.
And come back in. We're gonna need 2 at D, May. Brainjack, and
Range rock off in 3, 2, 1.
Tyler's out. It's on hand.
Perfect time for
Next, we're gonna
battle
see
voice.
Dreadnought, purple.
Oh, Dreadnought. Let's see if I can refresh dots real quick.
That's out. We might see a Brainjack in the middle of his Dreadnought. Brainjack.
I'm glad it didn't line up.
After this, I think we're gonna see the 3 towers once the AoE tower is
2, 1.
Tether's also out, it's on hand. Big heals. Good job. Alright, everybody out please. Everybody out.
Oh, I'm bound again.
I like
Did
it.
I run into it? No, I didn't. Field's on me, so say I'm gonna need you to take 2 at C.
Okay.
2 at C, please say. Penguin, you're gonna count to 10 and then you're gonna take 1. Next up, you're gonna see AoE damage come out in 2 seconds.
It's not too bad.
Allegan Field is coming out. It is on. It's on Say. Say don't take damage. Tether's out. Good job. Next, we're gonna see mines. Say don't take a mine, please.
You can stand at D
Yeah.
since no mine spawn
Yeah,
there.
it's safer.
Yeah.
Get ready for mines. I've got this corner here if any mines pop up. Mines are out. Purple, I'm gonna take this one close to A, so don't get hit by it. Did anybody get one in the back?
I think that was also
Coming out?
Allegan Field
Oh,
coming
no.
out again.
Field's on me. Can I get a Adlo before the tower explodes?
Yep.
Thank you.
You got like the biggest Ablo ever.
Oh, perfect. And stack with the team. No towers are up, so we don't have to worry about any mechanics right now. Next, May, I'm gonna need 2 at D. 2 at D, please, May. And Say, can you get 2 at C? And then get out as soon as you can. I need to take 1.
Allegan Field again.
Oh no. Can you add low whoever has field? We need to pop this tower. Is it out? Okay, I'm popping the tower. Stacked in.
Oh, it's so close.
Oh my god.
And when LB3 comes out, can you take it? Can you use it? Dread's gonna come out purple. 2. Dread's out.
Should we burn?
Just burn the boss, yeah.
LB?
Out. Field.
Elegant Field.
Purple, or Anne's using it. Just burn the boss. Just burn the boss.
Let's
Flower
get it.
user and bones if you're gonna take a lot of damage. Get it, pop.
Let's get it, boys.
Just kill it, just kill it, just kill it.
Yeah.
Woo! Nice. Good job. That was stressful at the end because I had a stack marker. I'm like,
Twice in a row. But May got 2 lucky crit adlos both times we fucked up towers, so it didn't even matter.
Oh my
Nice.
god. On the Elegant Field, people.
Nobody leave, please. We're gonna take a picture first.
Oh yeah, don't leave. We need to show off our lovely screenshots.
Yeah, those 2 crit adlos were clutch. I saw them, May.
Oh, Jesus on that was.
Jesus.
Alright, screenshot time.
Yeah, I was too busy calling out other things. I forgot to call out for purple to take one at A. But yeah, luckily
Oh.
we had.
I was wondering whether you were gonna call that out. I was like, whether debating
Yeah,
whether
I
to go
was
there or
way
not.
too busy with like other things.
Damn.
Penguin's gonna have to BRB. It's fine. We're all lined up with this.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, those crit adlos were so clutch. Oh my god. Thank God those are crits.
God bless.
The crit adlos, yes, so good. That whole last 20% was
by
like,
the way, who's
well,
taking the
hope for the best. Please get your crits, please, LB.
Who's our
Hopefully
designated
no
picture
markers
person for
are
this static again?
screwed up.
I don't remember. It ain't me though.
If anybody knows how to use G-pose, then they can take it. If not, then I'm just gonna screenshot like without G-pose. Honestly.
Yeah, May, okay. Yeah, I thought I'd seen your name
Let's
in
see if I
the
can do this.
Discord. Yeah, I've screwed around with G-pose a little bit, but I just screenshot, honestly. It's so much easier. Well,
Oh my god.
now we get to start the
I'm
real
trying to
fight.
position this camera so everybody's in the middle. It's-
I'm so excited for T9. Get your butt all ready for T9, yes!
Hey, Penguin, do you know how to
Is
use
it bad that I
G-pose?
kind of hope we don't breeze through it? Like,
Nope.
I'm doing it now.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Z.
Penguin, do you mean like a group photo or just a picture of you? What do you mean? A group picture? Yeah. Zeke is doing it right now.
that calls for a
If you're
water
in
break.
G-pose, does that mean we get to leave and repair and stuff?
Wait, why is...
I don't know.
It's weird. Streamlabs was yelling at me for some reason. It didn't have any particular notification. It was just like, something's happening.
T9, baby.
Yes, T9.
Dude, next time Caroline's in here, she's gonna like have a meltdown. It's gonna be so much information for her. I feel so bad. Definitely cannot look at all the information at once.
Oh,
It's too
yeah.
much. I agree. I think it took me 2 raid days until I like saw all the mechanics and understood them.
Did I roll on everything? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ugh. I'm both ready and not ready. Oh wow, May rolled 99 on that hand gear. Nice. Good job.
Alright, you're free to go.
You're free to go.
Perfect. Or Christy and Yana are having like a romance right now. Say, have you ever done T9 before?
Yeah, once.
Have you done the golems as a bard or no?
Yep.
Okay, are you comfortable with doing the bard for the red golem?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, I guess I'll go melee then. I'll go ninja. So if I remember correctly, May's doing all the callouts for this one, right? You want to explain all the mechanics too, or you want me to go over it?
I'll probably do. I'll try to do some explanations, and if you want to add anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Hoping kid doesn't like clock my explanation. I think I remember enough of it. I mean, we're then never. I mean, I'm probably just gonna go over like first phase stuff, just since it's a lot. Even though I like to like kind of just run down the whole fight and then let people like figure it out.
Zeke, are you out of group post? G post?
Yeah, I already left the instance.
I'll do a
Make-
ready check and then I'll throw some there.
Yeah.
Purple, are you okay with tanking this one? Or do you want me to tank it?
I could try tanking it.
That's
We're trying to do a solo tank strat. So, I don't know if it's going to be any more difficult on Dark Knight. It's probably fine.
Now we have Zeke. Zeke's back.
Gotta get the stream info updated.
What?
He's probably
there
gonna
we
use
go.
LD on the first or second Raven speak, so I'll just use your Bene there.
Yeah.
Raven speak.
Raven speak is the take most serious. Last times in, I'm usually on my best behavior.
Thames the God.
Okay, so I do have waymarks for this entire fight, but since we're probably gonna be on the first couple phases, unless we're all like very experienced and we all know what we're doing, I'm just gonna not leave the waymarks for now, just so I don't confuse anyone. So there's a couple roles we'll need to assign. It's not as important as T8, but before May and I start explaining things, again, this fight, just like T8, it's scripted, so everything's gonna come out in a very specific order. So purple will tell you exactly when to use your cooldowns. May is gonna like let you know when to back up or stay stacked, where to move or when to move. The timings for this all just depends on like our group's DPS, like damage.
Yeah.
So, the main important mechanics I would say in this phase is the meteors, the Raven Speak, Lunar Dynamo, and Meteor Streams. And that's about it, to be honest. And then the golems if we get there. So, May, you can explain everything if you want, or you can let me. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Do you have a preference on who explains?
I'll probably do some explanations and that sort of stuff since he's been doing a lot of explanations.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh, oh no, there he goes again.
Nah, we don't need Kid while we're explaining mechanics.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's a veteran.
This one's gonna be so much fun when we get to this one. Can I, if anybody here is new to T9 on that level, can you let me know now, just so I know, like, exactly what to explain on to? Penguin, Purple, this is your first time taking, right?
Yeah, first time taking.
Say, you said you did all this before, right?
Yeah.
Was it not?
It was not min eye level, but it was no echo, I think.
Okay.
So
See,
yeah.
and I assume you guys have done this a couple times. What was that?
I first did this type.
You first did the what?
Weird for it.
Oh god. May, can you hear what Anne's saying? Because I can't hear him.
Sorry, bro, I can't hear you well. You may have to type it out.
See if it's my headset.
Oh, okay.
Good with the fight I did right
Yeah, we'll just give some refreshers. Alright, cool. Ooh, kid's back. Anyways, okay, so...
Go ahead.
Yeah, so, like Luna said, this fight is scripted. Pretty much, for... Oh, god damn it. For... Purple, you're gonna pretty much tank... Nail where she is, and just stay on the finger. The first ability that we're gonna see is called Stardust. So that's a cast bar. You'll actually see the cast bar for Stardust, and then it'll drop a meteor. The way that we're handling meteors in this fight is we're going to drop them at the fingers. Pretty much, you know, on that you see on the floor, and also the midpoint between one finger to the next. Some people say drop it on the triangle, but I personally think that's too close to the other meteors that will show up later. So generally, just put them in the middle between one finger to another. When you get the debuff, or you'll get a meteor marker above your head. It'll either be like a orangey one, or like orangey like rock thing, or a red sort of pointy one, but I mean either one of those are the meteors, so make sure to drop them in time. You want to position yourself, and then once the marker goes away, move out, because a meteor will drop and it'll have an AoE damage that's proximity based. If you stand right where the meteor hits, you're probably gonna die, so please move. The next ability is it's Raven Speak, right? I'm just gonna explain what Raven Speak is. Raven Speak is it's the tank buster. Oh, okay, yeah. So basically, let me use a waymark. So
Everyone wiggle.
yeah. So yeah, just wiggle to see if you have a debuff. You're pretty much gonna so you pretty much put them on the fingers where A is. So this is another acceptable place. So you're gonna do it depending on your positioning. If you're, what are you? Oh no, penguin. Oh, so your range. So generally you're gonna wanna kind of hang out, sort of in the circle, but not too. I don't want to pull a nail. You pretty much want to hang out there, and then when you, one meteor per finger. Because the reason why you want to space them out is, for example, let's say D is let's say there was a meteor dropped on A, and then someone dropped a meteor on C right next to it. If they're too close to each other, they're gonna explode and wipe the raid with huge AoE damage. So we're pretty much spacing out meteors away from each other. The max distance you're gonna want to keep them at is pretty much either one meteor, so the space from a finger to the middle point, about this far, and this far to another finger. So it's easier just to kind of like go for the fingers first, but if one's already placed on a finger, then you go kind of in the middle point between one finger or another. So we space them out so we don't get AoE damage. You'll find out the hard way if you've placed them too close. Yeah, so that's what we do for the casting time is Stardust for the meteors. And then the next move that comes up is Raven's Beak. Raven's Beak is the tank buster. So we're gonna need like huge buffs and heals for that. Tanks need, or the one tank needs to be ready with cooldowns. I forgot the rotation. Yeah, so I'll go over that in a sec. So Raven's Beak, so it'll hit the tank really hard, and then it'll leave a debuff on the tank that after a certain amount of seconds will explode and kind of like explode and have some like, has like an AoE, it's AoE damage. So if you stand too close to the tank, you'll die from the explosion. So if you're in melee range, you want to make sure you don't like read with your positionals when the debuff is there, or else you'll die from the explosion. The debuff on the tank, it'll be kind of like this weird purplish poison thing, so just like watch out for that every beak. So it'll be Meteor Stardust, Raven's Beak, and then there's an iron move called Iron Chariot where Nail will jump onto like a target and have an AoE kind of like marker around her. So we want to bait them kind of away from the middle, because what also happens around the same time is I think it's called Thermiotic Beam. So there's going to be a red stack marker that appears on somebody, and so we stack, so the whole party stacks in the middle except for the tank. The tank is going to stay pretty much where they're at. They might Purple, you might actually, instead of like sitting right at the fingers, you may want to like move a little bit more in, kind of towards this position, but over at the north spot, to just kind of reset her positioning and then back up a little bit. So it'll be Iron Chariot, Thermiotic Beam, where we stack right smack in the middle, that little circle, dead center. We'll stack for that, and then afterwards, do you remember what the order was, Luna?
After we stack for Thermiotic Beam, the next mechanics we're going to see is another meteor. After that meteor, right after is a Lunar Dynamo.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Okay, so Lunar Dynamo is going to be this, like, special donut AoE. You'll see the cast. It's going to have a little bit of a safe spot in melee range, and then at max caster range. So if you're melee, when you see Lunar Dynamo cast, make sure you stay in there, and then all ranged. You don't want to be like just chilling in the middle, like somewhere over like here, because if you're chilling someone over here, you most definitely get clipped by Lunar Dynamo. It's kind of like this red AoE donut, and the damage that you take from Lunar Dynamo that damage will actually heal Nail. So you definitely don't want to stand there. So this places to stand for Dynamo in respect to like Nail's kind of like hitbox is kind of about where B is, and then like max caster range. So you want to be that far out. So it's good to just like back up before you start, attacking her again. If you're ranged melee, you pretty much just stay in melee. Stay where you are, keep up time, that sort of thing, for Dynamo. And then right after Lunar Dynamo, there's going to be what's called meteor streams. So everyone needs to spread out, because they'll get these like kind of like light purple like markers where I guess like Nail or whatever will come in and like kind of dive and hit you. The damage is shared if you stack on each other, so it's important to spread out for meteor streams. So we'll call them meteor streams, and Nail will come in and like hit, a handful of people, and then come back to the same position again. So just make sure you spread out for meteor streams. I think what's after that meteor stream, it's gonna be Ravenspeak. It's Ravenspeak with 2 meteor streams, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So,
Another meteor as well.
huh? Oh, meteor.
Another
Yeah.
meteor before the Ravenspeak.
Ravenspeak, and the meteors, and then 2 meteor streams, and then
After
what?
that, we're gonna-
What was the no? What was the one after that?
after double meteor streams, we're gonna see another Ravenspeak, and ideally after that, we're gonna push to the next phase. But if we don't, we're gonna see another meteor and another dive into Iron Chariot and into Thermionic Beam. But I really hope that doesn't happen. Ideally, we want to push either before or after the third Ravenspeak.
Okay. Did I get the order right? So it's Stardust, Ravenspeak, Iron Chariot, and Thermionic Beam. Then
Meteor, Lunar Dynamo,
Dynamo,
meteor streams, single,
Meteor Stream,
another meteor, and then another Ravenspeak, and then another double meteor stream.
Double Meteor Stream.
That's the order of the first phase.
Okay. Yeah. Did you want to type that out for people, or?
Honestly, as long as everybody here knows what to do when they see what icon is on their head and what we call out, I don't think we need to type it out.
I don't know. I guess if someone really wants it, we can, but we'll also call everything out. So the phase changes at which percentage? 60 something?
65,
Yeah,
64.
so 65, 64, there's going to be the phase change. You'll see these like, you'll see a green meteor marker. It's kind of like a green rock or whatever. Those are going to be the golem meteors. The reason why we put the other meteors to the periphery is because we want the golem meteors to be away from those, the ones that we dropped during Stardust, and for the golem meteors, we specifically want to put them on what I refer to as the nipples.
Nope.
So this is basically going to be the golem meteor placement. So just remember golem meteors at the nips. So drop them there, wait for the marker to go off, and then move out to the edge. And then, after the explosion, you'll see 3 golems. Green golem is going to be taken by... Oh no. Purple! Oh, yeah, that's what. Yeah. Oops. Okay, we have to back out, but go back in.
Yeah.
I forgot to remind people to wiggle,
Yeah,
or else
wiggle.
they'll leave distance. I mean, it's fine. It's not like there's trash or anything, but yeah. Yeah. So you drop the. So there's gonna be a green golem, a red golem, and a blue golem. The way we're doing it with the solo tank shot is we're gonna have tank take the green golem. I think it's white mage takes the blue one, and then range DPS, which is say taking the red one.
That's
Yes.
me.
Correct.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna do that. We'll try to just master the first phase. I just explained the placement of the golems, just in case people kind of like, freak out when they see it. But I'll explain more of the next phase when we get to it.
Once we get back in, I'll give a couple tips to Penguin since it's your first time. Penguin, when you see Stardust and you see the icon on your head and like the sound effect of the icon, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to drop it at the fingers and the triangles, like at the edge of the arena. But the way you know when to move is when the icon on your head disappears. When that icon on your head disappears, that means the spot you're standing in, that spot, it like snapshots an image of that spot of when it disappeared, and it's gonna land on that spot. So therefore, if you're right here, and then as soon as you reach this point, the icon disappears, that means that the meteor is landing at this spot, so you're gonna want to move away. You're not gonna want to run to like all the way like away from it. I would say a good amount of space you want to move from the meteor, if you drop it like at this triangle, let's say, I would recommend moving to like a half step, so like to this finger. Or if you're dropping it at the finger, just move to the side to the triangle. Does that make sense? You'll know when to move when the icon disappears.
Yeah.
Another thing for Lunar Dynamo, I think May said to stand like around here.
Yeah.
Since it's your first time, I want you to look at the range of Lunar Dynamo and not take any risks just because it's your first time seeing it. So I would recommend staying outside this ring. So this ring you see right now, try standing outside at the end of the cast.
Yeah.
And then as soon as the cast is finished and the ring comes out, then you can run back into the middle.
Yeah.
Because after Dynamite it'll be safe.
Yeah. So yes, don't be risky with it until you like visually see the range. Yeah. So max, you always want to be in max caster range, but just take a moment to like, I mean, don't worry about like uptime that much. We just want you to like understand the mechanics and like not die to it, because it's very likely that if you take a hit from Lunar Dynamo and then when meteor streams happen, you're most likely gonna die.
Yeah.
And being dead is worse than like taking 2 seconds to be out of Dynamo and then keep going.
Right. Just as soon as you see the Lunar Dynamo cast, just start backing up. When it's done casting, I want you to be outside the ring for the first couple pulls, and then after it's done, you can run back in the ring. But at least until you get a visual like image of how big that range is, I would just recommend playing it safe for now.
Yeah. So
and the last thing I want to tell you is during the double meteor streams and during the meteor streams, since you're ranged and you're most likely going to be in the back along the ring, during meteor streams, I'd recommend getting closer to the middle, just so you're in range of a healer when they're throwing out AoE heals.
Yeah.
The same goes to And and me, but I'm sure And knows that by now.
Yeah.
Because if you're not in healer range for their AoE heals, and you die, then it's probably your fault that you're too far away from them.
Yeah. So like spread out from each other, but like in range of like healer, of healer range, like in the middle.
Yeah. Penguin, a good range of like how far you want to be from each other is look at where me and Purple are. That's about a good distance that you want to be when you see the video streams. So that way you don't flip someone.
Yeah.
Does that
And
make sense?
any questions?
Oh,
Oh, should we tell Purple his cooldown rotation?
Yes. So Purple, I recommend using on the very first Raven Speak use a rampart and a reprisal. You're gonna want both of those before you get hit by the Raven's Beak.
Got
On
it.
the second Raven's Beak, I want you to use your Living Dead.
Second. Okay, got it.
And on the third one, I want you to use your 30%. So Shadow Wall.
Okay.
That's your rotation.
Yeah.
So ideally, if you use Living Dead on the second Raven's Beak, it'll be up in the last phase when you need it up again.
For favor. But yeah, we'll go over last phase stuff later. But yeah,
That's the rotation I want you to get used to, because for as long as we'll be on T9, that's what you're gonna stick with.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good.
All right. Any questions?
By the way, on the second Raven's Beak, since Purple's using his LD May, you don't have to heal him for that one. Just let Zeke Bene at 2 seconds or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
I'm sure I can trust Zeke to do that.
You want me to count down on my Living Dead when it pops, or?
just from 4 seconds, I guess. 5 seconds.
Okay.
It's 5 seconds of Walking Dead.
Ooh, excuse me. It is very late, but I did just wake up too, so it's kind of like double whammy.
I mean, if you just want to see it, then let's just go ahead and pull, and then from there, after we wipe, we can just go over some stuff.
Yep.
Whatever you're confused on.
And I've got the first feint, you've got the second on the Raven's Peaks. And Kid, you don't have to worry about feints.
Do it if you need to.
Oh yeah.
By the way, Kid, I want you to be left flank and right flank, and I'll be in the back. Perfect.
Oh, fuck that.
First, we're gonna see meteors. I'll let May do all the callouts.
Meteor's coming out soon. Stardust. Look for your marker. It's gonna be on. Yep. All right, Ravensby. And then watch out for the explosion in a little bit. 6 seconds. Iron Chariot. Okay, stack in the middle for Thermiotic Beam. Okay, good stack. We're gonna see Lunar
Meteor
Dynamo,
Dynamo.
and then Streets. So make sure you're out of you're either in melee range or max caster. Stardust. Stardust is on B. Afterwards is going to be Dynamo, so watch out. Lunar Dynamo. Okay. Go in the middle for Meteor Stream heals. And then Raven's Beak.
This one's your feint, and
Oh yeah.
Living Dead
Ooh.
pops.
Alright.
I don't have to think.
7 seconds. Ooh, 7 seconds on the and counting on the explosion. Stardust. Watch for your markers.
Oh no.
Okay, move out. Say move out. Ooh. Oh, what happened?
Uh-oh.
I got Kid.
Purple, a good tip, try to be max melee range once you take it.
Oh, I didn't heal myself. Shit.
If you're max melee range, then the Raven's Peak explosion won't hit us if we're also max melee range. Let's just wall it now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
By the way, the wall is an instant death if you didn't know.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna mention that.
Little
but-
tip. Yeah, those
Purple,
drums,
since that
get ready
Raven's
to hear
Peak
those
explosion
a
is a
lot.
little. It's pretty big, honestly. If you're in her hitbox and any of us are also in her hitbox, then we will get one shot. Just like that. Just like how it happened to Kids. So when you're tanking her, just back up like a couple steps so that you're max melee range. And the three of us, me, Ann, and Kid, should also be max melee range as well.
So like the outer edges of Dynamo in the melee donut.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
And do you plan on keeping your uptime when she does the first jump in Iron Chariot every time? Okay. I think if 2 melees do it, we should be fine, right?
If one doesn't, it should be fine. I just always get one attack in.
Can you repeat what you said, but like typing? Because I can't hear you. Yeah, I'm sorry. To replace this headset. Yeah. So, if two of us like use our gap closer on her during Iron Chariot, do you think that'll be enough people for the stack? They'll be okay. Because I've only done it with one melee, not with two.
Re-up Grease
I
Lightning.
re-up Grease Lightning and then go back to the
Center.
Okay. I'll keep my uptime then and just use my Sakuchi, and then I'll just not stack with you guys.
Oh, okay, whatever works.
Yeah, just to help DPS push a little bit. But if I have... That only works if I jump. Let me jump to keep your... Yeah. So I assume your rotation is going to be the same, so therefore you're always going to shoulder tackle and then get your third stack and then stack. Is that correct? Okay. Cool. Penguin, do you have any questions? Or does anybody else have any questions? Alright, cool.
Okay.
By the way, for ranged, you're gonna want to like kind of spread out around this frame if you guys haven't noticed already.
Yeah.
It'll help to pre-position your meteors if you get it.
Yeah, so just spread out from each other. I'm gonna see meteors first. Stardust.
Stardust
Look
first
for the
one.
muckers.
Not me.
Stardust on Beak. Oh my god. Okay. Watch out for the explosion in 7 seconds from purple. Stack for thermiotic. Oh, damn it. Healed for late, my bad.
That was weird. I was out of range.
If we're solo tanking, I'm not sure if we can recover. Maybe.
That's pretty.
We have like 3 of us down. I would just wipe it.
Yeah, let's just wipe it.
Zeke and May. If you guys have healing tips, I've healed T9 a couple times. During the thermiotic beam stack, as soon as like that stack explosion happens, Purple's Raven's Beak explosion also happens at the same exact time. So for Zeke and May, I would just both use your Sucker and your Med 2, and then let that Med 2 tick up the rest of the team, and then I would throw on like a Cure 2 and an Adlo on Purple, and then after I throw out those heals, then I would start slowly like slide casting and moving back. Because you only need 1 AoE heal like each for the party, and then after that you can just focus on Purple.
Yeah, that's true. It's just, it was a little bit spicier with 1 less person in the stack, so I got like spooked.
If you trust in that your Med 2 from Zeke, it'll be enough for sure.
Okay, yeah. Alright, sounds good.
Fair enough. Yeah, we did not one tank this back in the day. It's
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a Sucker and a Med 2 can bring up like someone if they're from like 30 or 40%. So.
it's pretty impressive that we're able to do it like this. Well, presumably.
Oh my god.
Oh.
No. Yeah, I'll face her away for you guys, no worries.
Oh, why am I bad?
Yeah, just wallet.
Bad start. Better to have a bad start than a bad end.
Again, it'll take some getting used to for sure. But once you get like the rhythm, you'll like get it consistently over time.
T9 is absolutely insane like that. If you're not perfect at every step, you're done.
Oh shit.
get ready for Stardust. Stardust on Say. Raven speak.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you're gonna... Actually, you'll be fine, because you're going back to the stack levels.
Okay.
Stardust.
Meteor after this is Dynamo, so start backing up if you're ranged.
I gotta be
Dynamo.
in range for max DPS range. I think. Oh, they've pulled her like very much to the end. Okay, so I can be a little closer.
Raven speak.
Look at that pop.
Whoa,
Okay.
that's okay.
3 seconds on Walking Dead.
Stardust.
Double meteor streams are after. Double meteor streams. Close-ish to the middle for heals.
I'll just second one there. I probably don't need to.
Good. Good push. Green on the nips. If you have a green, then you're gonna drop it on one of the nips.
Yes. Alright,
Once the icon disappears, then you move out. Go ahead.
So pretty much whoever, when you're taking the meteor, like hit it enough and then start pulling it towards the meteors to feed. Don't let any of the golems get too close to each other.
Purple, you have to provoke the green one. And then don't let it get close to the other meteors.
Oh, they're
Oh.
really
Yeah, I was wondering why purple
I
had.
took the red.
to each
There.
other.
Yeah, it's a swallow.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really explain golems, so that's fine. Okay. So I'll explain the second phase since we got there.
Yeah.
Alright, so for the second phase, starting around 64%, we should probably put... I think we'll put the real markers up, right? Or no?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, so... yeah, so at like 64%, you're gonna see. So you saw the green meteors, just like you did, and you place them on the spots. Good job. So when you place them and you run back to the edge, there's gonna be the 3 golems. Tank, make sure you. I think it's called unmend. You're like ranged attack plus like provoke.
Yeah, unbend.
It feels good. Oh yeah, unmend. Yeah, so you do that and like provoke, and make sure you take them to the edge. Obviously not. Don't go into the wall. You'll die.
Take the green, right?
Yeah, hit the green one. So take one takes the green. Zeeg, the white mage, will take the blue one, and then Say, who's physical range, will be taking the red one. So everyone else, wait a little bit for everyone who's taking a golem to like get aggro on it and pull it to their respective spots. You don't want golems to get too close to each other. I would say a good distance between golems is between one finger to the next, if possible, because if they're the distance from like 3 to like the 3 right here to the finger, they're definitely going to fuse together and create a huge mega golem that will wipe the raid just like it did earlier. So you don't want golems too close to each other, and also you don't want to feed more than 3 meteors to a golem. For the first set of meteors, that won't be that much of an issue. We won't have that many meteors to begin with, so we'll try to communicate as to which meteors we're gonna eat. So the way to get a golem to eat the meteor is you want to position it in a way where when it's close enough to the meteor, and it actually tethers. Once the meteor is tethered to the golem, it's considered like it's ate them already. And so if we, once all the meteors are gone, then we're good to burn the golems. The reason why is we want them to eat all the meteors is because we're gonna get another set of meteors, and if there's more meteors on the arena, the less space we have to space them out, and it'll probably lead to a wipe. So we're gonna get those 3 golems and feed them, no more than 3. The DPS order for them, I believe, is going to be green,
blue, red, I think.
then is it green, then red, then blue? Luna?
So we focus green because purple he's gonna do a tank buster. I would use your reprisal there when you pick up the green one.
Yeah.
He also does a cleave, so don't face him towards us.
Yeah.
After we kill the green one, we're gonna go
right.
to the ranged one, which is Say's.
Okay.
We're gonna go to the ranged one because Say's is red, but it's gonna turn to blue because they color swap after a couple seconds. When Say's golem turns to blue, it's gonna cast an ability called Earthshock. It's an interruptible cast, and the reason we have Say take that golem is because you can interrupt it with head graze, and if you don't interrupt it, then it's gonna raid wide, paralyze
That can't
everybody.
be
That can't
Nud.
be. Yeah, that can't be
Feels
SNUD.
bad.
So we're gonna focus Say's golem after we kill Purple's golem, and then after that we're gonna go to Zeke's golem. So the order is green, which is Purple's, then Say's, which is red, then blue, then Zeke's, which is blue, then red.
So thank you for that explanation. That would be the kill order, and then we just make sure that all the meteors are eaten up before we burn them, that sort of thing. What's gonna happen after that is we're going to get a whole set of like meteors that are gonna drop, and it's random who it selects. So the way that we're going to handle that strat is we're going to do a spread out strat. So after we've defeated the last golem, Zeke's golem, we're basically going to spread out to either the fingers or the mid points between them, or if you want, you can stay towards kind of the inner circle and pre-position, but wait in the inner circle for the meteor markers. And then once you get a meteor marker, you're gonna take it to a finger, wait, and then you position yourself to the next spot. Since it's random who's gonna get meteors, you could get multiple meteors yourself, up to 3. Your neighbors could get a meteor around the same time that you do. So what you want to do is you want to kind of be aware of the other people that have meteors as well. And if you don't have a meteor, adjust yourself for other people, because if you let's say for example, I'm just standing here chilling, pre-positioning, but then Luna gets 2 meteors. He drops it on this finger, and then needs to place it in the middle of that, right? Or needs to place it on another finger, that sort of thing. If I'm just standing there, acting like I'm gonna get a meteor, he might get confused and be like, oh no, where do I put it, right? And we might, it's possible to mess up the meteor placement. So please adjust for other people. Also after you drop a meteor, you can try and kind of go to the edge of the circles for heals, because the healers are going to be in the middle healing people. So if you're taking damage from dropping meteors, kind of move closer to the middle for heals, and then if you have another meteor, just go and position it either at the finger or at the midpoint between 2 fingers. And then after we've all dropped the meteors and stuff, golem meteors will pop up again, and then just like before, put them on the nips. Wait for the marker to disappear, move out, tank your respective golems. but this time there's going to be more meteors. So we have to keep track which ones have fed, like how many meteors each of them have like eaten, and also how many are left. Because if we leave meteors before, was it mega flare, giga flare?
Mega flare.
Yeah. So if we have meteors up, because after the golems are gone, Nail's gonna count down to mega flare. And so, which is going to be this like AoE explosion, that sort of thing. If we don't have all the meteors eaten up by the golems before then, they're going to go and explode on that next phase. Yeah, move around. Oh yeah, move around. Don't so you don't get kicked out. So wiggle your booties. Oh god, kid. What are you doing?
He's good.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, he's doing moves. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Do you guys want me to like visually show you like how that phase is gonna turn out with waymarks? Because I can show like penguin and purple if they're a little confused.
The positioning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second
Yeah, for second set of meteors. Because first set of meteors, that's well, they were all there, but yeah. The ones where everyone's gonna randomly be selected to drop them. So yeah, so if, Luna, if you want to do that.
Yeah, so I'll start at the beginning of the second phase. So again, we're gonna do green on the nips, right? And you'll know that these 3 circles are the nips. After that, a good place to bring your golem for Zeke, Purple, and Say is directly behind where it spawned. So let's say Purple, let's say your golem, the green one, spawned at A. You're basically just gonna provoke or use your range skill and bring it back here at 4. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And if you're spawned at B, you're just gonna bring it directly behind where it spawned and bring it to D. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And basically between this finger here and this second one all the way over here, which is like a third of the arena, right? This third is basically like your spot for your golem to eat your meteors, if that makes sense. So if yours spawns at A, then this like third is like basically yours to feed all your meteors to your golems. Again, you're gonna want to position in a way so that if there's a meteor at 4, just stand behind the meteor, so that way the meteor is in between you and your golem. And that's when you see that tether, that means it's A. After that, we're gonna all spread. We're gonna pre-position like on the fingers and triangles while all spreading around this arena. If you see an icon on your head, you're just gonna stay here, drop it off. As soon as you see the icon disappear, I want you to run close to the spring inside the middle area, because that's where Zeke and May are gonna be throwing out their AoE heals. And since we're all dropping meteors one after the other until all 6 are dropped, it's gonna be a lot of damage. So you're gonna want to run in if you're not dropping a meteor. If you're right here and you see that an icon pops up on your head, I would just pop sprint and drop it off to the nearest finger or triangle that doesn't have a meteor on it, and run back to the middle once that icon disappears. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yep.
And finally, we're just gonna repeat the golem phase. Location doesn't really matter as long as they're away from other meteors. Technically, we want the location to matter because we want to keep the meteors organized in a way that they're always on the triangles and the fingers. As close to like the triangles and the fingers on the outside edge as you can. Because if you have one, like let's say you put a meteor in between a triangle and a finger, so like right here. If there's a meteor here and someone tries to drop one off here, then that means it's too close and will wipe. So we'll have to adjust by like moving over and shifting over because that meteor was like sloppy, right? So you want to position your meteors always at the edge of a triangle and a finger, because it'll make it easier for everybody, so we won't have to adjust if someone screws up, right? The last thing I want to go over is that the third golem, the one that Zeke is tanking, the only important move that you have to look out for is an AoE that it throws out it's a pretty fast indicator. Like the indicator disappears pretty quickly once it's out. So you want to move out of that circle as fast as you can and cancel whatever you're casting. Because if you get hit, you will either get one shot or you will lose 95% of your health and get a bleed debuff and die like right after from the server tick.
Oh yeah, I remember. I forgot about that.
After that, we're gonna stack on C, where C is right now, and then purple is gonna be at D. But if we get to that phase, then we'll go over the third phase. But if not, then we'll just practice the golem phase.
I have a feeling.
So penguin.
I have a feeling we're not getting
and
that far.
whoever else is like fairly.
Golems
you guys
take
have
some
any questions
practice,
for me and May.
but that's okay.
Okay.
It's
cool.
gonna take
I think we're good to.
a lot.
Unless you have something you want to say, May, I think we're good to give it another pick.
Oh, okay. So if we, I don't know if you talked about Heaven's Fall positioning, but when all the golems, the meteors are all positioned, the golem eats all the meteors, and we DPS the golems, and everything's good. Hopefully, we're going to stack. The party's going to stack at C, and the tank's going to stack at D. Because what's about to happen next is it's going to count down to Mega Flare. There's going to be a huge AoE thing. And then the next phase will start with the thing called Heaven's Fall, which is like this huge pillar that descends from the heavens and falls right in the middle of this circle, like where we stack for Thermiotic Beam normally. And you most definitely don't want to stand there. King learned that the hard way and just stood on there and just took a Heaven's Fall to the face. It's gonna have a pretty decent knockback, so the reason why we position around C and D is because we're trying to not get punted into the wall. If you're too close to the Heaven's Fall, you'll just die from the Heaven's Fall. If you're too far away from the stack point, you'll just get punted into the wall, so please don't do that. And that's where we stand for I guess either last phase or second to last phase. So I'll explain that when we get there. So yeah, let's pull.
Alright.
If there's no other questions. And
Ready to
refood
go.
if you need it.
Oh shit, I used my widgets.
No, I almost hit attack. That would have been horrible.
Alrighty. Get ready for meteors. Stardust. Mark your markers.
Not me.
Stardust on and. Oh, move out. Raven's Beak. Stack for Thermiotic. Oh my god, what happened? I got. Oh wow.
range.
Okay, this one was cursed with white.
Oh,
Alright, that's fine.
Wallet.
purple's done. If purple goes, we got it.
I think Kid
It's,
might have
it's pretty much
snapped
done.
you guys. Or he got hit by purple's Raven's Beak.
Damn. Agreed.
Yeah, he was too
Worry.
close to purple.
I'll try
Oh,
and reach the boss closer to the middle. But
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Ooh,
Be back to him. Oh no.
feels bad. Alright, yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't your fault, purple. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Alright, another ready check.
Doing great, sweetie.
Yeah, purple, just keep doing what you're doing. Don't worry about these melee DPS trying to grieve.
I know, right? Goddamn.
DPS, am I right?
How dare.
Yeah, if they die from greeting to not doing mechanics, then it's not beautiful.
Get ready for meteors. Stardust. Look for your markers.
Not it.
Get ready for Raven Speak. Okay, stack for Thermiotic. Stardust.
After is Lunar.
Stardust on Z. Get ready for Lunar Dynamo. Either max caster or melee range. Meteor streams. Oh my god. Raven Speak.
I've not been marked yet this run.
I keep forgetting about Living Dead. Dead.
Oh no, it's not gonna pop. Well, it might.
Oh my god. Stardust.
Double.
Alright, double meteor streams. Oh my god.
I got both.
Oh,
Oh, we
oh,
push.
nips. Put on the nips. Put on the nips. Oh my god.
I've never like pushed that hard before.
Wow.
Y'all doing some good DPS.
Yeah, it's the green, man. It's green. Remember, purple's got green.
Alright. Get your golems.
Come on. What are you doing, bud?
Make sure you. Ooh. Oh my
Safe.
god. Oh, I guess I've got the. Oh, okay. That works.
Next, we're gonna focus on Says. Says needs to die first.
I think I focused Zeke's golem first. Like that.
Oh, it's okay.
I took aggro from her, so
Yeah, if you grab aggro, as long as you dodge that, as long as you don't bring it to another golem, you're good.
Alright, spread out, watch your neighbors.
Pre-position on the fingers and nips. Again, if you're not dropping a meteor, then come to the middle for heals. Drop it off in the correct positions if you are dropping it off.
Okay. Oh, yep.
Again, center for heals. Center for heals.
I believe in you, Luna. Oh my
Got it,
god.
got it, got it.
Alright,
Green on the
nips,
green on the
nips. Choose your nips.
I think, yeah, I think we're good.
Yep, we're good. We're good. Okay, move out.
We're gonna repeat the exact same thing, but all the meteors has to be even. All the meteors has to be. The max is 3 per golem, so don't feed
Yeah.
more than 3.
Alrighty.
We'll stand between a meteor if you wanna. Good. You got one. That's good enough.
Okay.
On AoE,
Ooh.
we're gonna go on Says after that AoE.
Okay.
Says, can
There's
you-
a meteor left.
Yeah, can you get a meteor at A?
Yeah.
Actually, Zeke's got it. Zeke's got it, say.
Oh no. Oh no, they're coming close.
Got it.
Okay.
Clutch.
Zeke, can you go back to it? Zeke, can you go
Oh,
back to it?
Zeke, you need to feed it.
Dodge
Zeke.
the AoE.
Yeah, make sure it tethers.
Slow DPS a little.
Hold DPS. Okay, burn.
You can go.
Go now.
Good.
Yo, guys,
All right, good. Party at C, tank at D.
You want to do
Wow.
all the callouts right now, or do you want me to?
I'm shocked we're doing this fast.
Shit, you can do the callouts.
Alright, you sure?
I
got
didn't
it,
explain this part.
I got it.
We're just gonna have to YOLO it. All right. Y'all too good, man. Pushing
Fire
these
in, then
phases.
fire out.
Fire out first. Oh my god.
fire out first, yeah.
I need AoEs. AoE heals.
Oh my god. All right, get ready for Heaven's Fall. Stay where you're at.
I don't think we're gonna survive.
Oh god damn it. Oh, it is bad.
Alright.
Oh, just wall it. Okay.
Yeah, just go on.
Let me explain this phase.
I don't know
Oh.
why Zeke right there.
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
You sucker and your...
Man, we really got there already. That's
I did
insane.
soil. I did sucker.
With 2 new
Was the
players as
timing-
well.
Did you start using all your buffs at 10 seconds, or did you do it before 10 seconds? No fail.
Remember, man. No Fey Illuminati. Okay, yeah, I gotta use Fey Illuminati. That was my bad.
It's all good. Oh boy,
Or
we got to that phase on the first pull.
I did so weak. Damn.
She used soil, but how long does soil last? Because I think it was too early, maybe.
15 seconds.
15? Yeah, just use soil at 10 when it gets to 10. Because I think it was a little too early, maybe, and it didn't last.
It's very possible, yeah. So that's my bad.
Yeah, kid told me once Mega Flare is at 10 seconds, that's when you start casting all your buffs, all 3 of them.
Yeah, I got ahead of myself. So yeah,
Zeke, are you feeling tired? Like, do you think you have one more pull, or do you want to keep going for like 30 minutes or something?
oh yeah, that's true.
I can manage 30 minutes.
30 minutes? Okay. Does anybody else need to leave within 30? Like, leave within this pull or after 30 minutes?
I'm good.
Okay, here. How about this? I'll do a ready check. I'll do a ready check, and if you say no if you want to leave after this pull. Okay. You want to explain last phase, or you want me to do it?
How about you do it?
Okay. So, kid, Zeke's good for 30 more minutes. So the ready check is, if you want to leave after this pull, then say no. If you want to leave after 30 minutes, then say yes. Okay. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff happen in the last phase. Okay. You guys are gonna have to bear with me. But Penguin, this was mostly for you. We're gonna see the first Heavens Fall. That's the one where we're gonna stack at C. We're gonna get knocked back. Zeke is gonna use a Medica 2. May is just gonna focus on healing purple, because after that Heavens Fall damage, purple's gonna take the Heavens Fall damage on top of Nail's autos, and after Heavens Fall, we're gonna see an ad come out. Okay.
I think it's like the Ghost of Mericidia or something.
What?
The Ghost of Mericidia?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
The Heavens Fall that drops in the middle is gonna throw out conal yellow AoEs. If you're standing on a yellow, move out of it, because that will probably kill you if you stand on them. So dodge all the yellows. We're gonna focus the ad as soon as they come out. Penguin, what I'm gonna need you to do, I'm gonna need you to stay about max caster range and use your LB3, caster LB3, on both Nail and the ad once purple provokes the ad, and once both of them are stacked on top of each other. The reason why we have 5 DPS and 1 solo tank is because we want to push phases, so that way there's a second ad that comes out, but we want to skip that phase by using caster LB and burning that ad as quickly as we can. Does that make sense? So when the ad is out, I need you to be max caster range and use your LB, okay? And again, I will tell you, yeah, just make sure you're not too close to it, because when this ad dies, when all the DPS focus the ad and purple provokes it, once it dies, it's gonna throw out like an Iron Chariot, but a lot bigger than Iron Chariot's AoE, right? So it's gonna be a huge AoE that if you're too close to the center, then you're not gonna have enough time to dodge. So just make sure you're max caster range. Once we dodge the AoE, there's gonna be a couple things happening, okay? I'm gonna call out specific people in our party to do specific things. The first thing that I'm gonna call out is Garrote on a random person. Let's say it's on And. When I say Garrote on And, that means And has to pick up 1 white circle because he has a debuff on him, which is Garrote. Garrote, basically, think of it as Doom, and if you leave your Garrote, you're doomed for too long, then you instantly die, unless you pick up a white circle. There are going to be 3 white circles that you can pick up. Only the people with Garrote are picking them up. Okay, so only the people I'm calling out. And 3 of them drop underneath the dragon ad when the dragon ad dies. Okay, and we're going to see ideally 2 Garrotes. So 2 circles are going to be used. Okay. So Garrote's gonna be on a random person. They're gonna pick up the circle after the ad dies. After that, we're gonna see a second Heaven's Fall and a second Garrote. The way we deal with this, I'm gonna call out who has the second Garrote. And again, if it's on Kid, I'm gonna say Kid has Garrote. Kid pick up a white. He picks up a white circle, and that's all you have to do for that debuff. The second Heaven's Fall, I'm going to say Heaven's Fall is coming up. Be ready to use your anti-knockback. Once you see the cast bar of Heaven's Fall is when you're going to use your arm's length and your sure cast. Because what we're going to do is we're going to use these anti-knockbacks to not get pushed from the Heaven's Fall into the wall. And we're instead going to negate that knockback completely. So that way we can keep uptime on Nail in order to push the phase. So I'm going to call second Garrote on someone. They're going to pick up a white. I'm also going to call Heaven's Fall, use your anti-knockback. When I'm saying this, during the cast of Heaven's Fall, you're going to use your anti-knockback and just stay where you are. After the second Heaven's Fall, Zeke's going to use another Med 2. May's just going to focus on purple. And we're going to see another pattern of the AoEs from the Heaven's Fall, the conal yellow AoEs. They're going to alternate in like a table roulette pattern, so you just have to move from one side of the AoE to the other side, and you'll see what I mean when we get to it, okay? During this time, Nail's gonna get a new ability called Gravity Wells.
Yeah,
It's
Gravity Wells.
AoE that she throws out. If you stand in the purple AoE, it'll suck you to the middle, it'll explode, and it'll slow you. And you don't want any of that to happen, so if a purple lands at your feet, I want you to prioritize moving out of that purple and do not stand in it. And don't stand in any of the yellow AoEs. So all you have to do is listen for your name to be called out for Garrote. If you don't have Garrote, just keep DPSing, use your anti-knockback when I tell you, and dodge all the AoEs. Okay, that's all you need to do during that time. Okay, at 47%, we're gonna push phase, and she's gonna cast Bahamut's Favor. Bahamut's Favor is a 5 times hitting tank buster, where she takes like her spear and she stabs purple like 5 times. I'm gonna say Bahamut's Favor buff and heals. When I say this, I need 3 things to happen, right? First, I need purple to use a cooldown. Purple, again, you can either use your 30%, or you can use your Rampart and your Reprisal, or you can use your Invuln. I would recommend using Reprisal when the ad comes out, so that way you hit both Nail and the ad with Reprisal, and ideally by the time Reprisal is up, the ad will be dead. After that, every Bahamut's Favor, every time I say buff and heals, you're gonna need one of those cooldowns, okay?
Okay.
The second thing I need is for healers to focus heal purple, because he's gonna take a lot of damage from those 5 hits. And if he's not buffed, he will like literally die from that tank buster alone. So he needs both the buff and the focus heals from the healers. The third thing I need when I say Bahamut's Favor buff and heals is for everybody to move over to the rear of Nail, right to the back of Nail, and stay stacked right arm butt. Okay. Obviously, we're gonna prioritize healing him first, healing purple first, and dodging AoEs first. But when I say Bahamut's Favor buff and heals, I need those 3 things to happen. Okay. During this time, we're gonna move on to the 4th phase, and after we get to dive bombs, that'll be all the mechanics in the last phase. But first, let me go over the 3 dragons that we're gonna see. We're gonna see 3 dragons on the outside of the arena. Each one of these dragons will debuff players in our party. There's 3 different debuffs, one from each dragon. The first debuff is an ice debuff. The ice dragon will target one random person in our party and start spitting out ice debuffs on everybody in our party until it reaches all 8 of us. So all 8 of us will have the ice debuff. And then after it gets to all 8 of us, it'll go back to the first person that it targeted with another ice. As soon as that person gets hit by their second ice debuff, they will get 1 shot, right? The way we counter this mechanic is we stack with the next debuff, which is the fire debuff. The fire debuff will be shown with a fire tether. It'll be a tether on one random person in our party. And there's a very specific order we deal with the fire tethers in order to dispel our ice debuff so that nobody gets one shot. Okay? There's gonna be 4 fire tethers at a time, basically. And we will alternate each fire tether because every fire debuff will explode on that tethered person, and it'll be like a circle AoE on that person. And if we don't want to stack, when we do stack, then it'll probably wipe us. And if we don't stack when we do want to stack, it'll probably wipe us. So there's a very specific order to the way we deal with the fire tethers. Okay. So the order is the first fire tether that'll be targeted on someone will be out of the party. When I say out, that does not mean if we're all stacked on our butt, right? That does not mean you have to run to the other side of the arena. When I say fire tether out, that means max, I want you to be about the same width, the same like distance as like the finger and the triangles. So imagine you guys are stacked on Nail's butt and I have the fire. I want you to be about this distance away and make sure you don't hit anyone with your fire if it's a fire out. The second fire, we're gonna stack in, okay? This second fire is a little special because what's gonna happen is she's also gonna jump onto someone.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
She's also gonna jump onto someone while we're stacked at her butt, and the first fire goes out, okay? When she does this jump on a random person, she's gonna do Lunar Dynamo. So if you're super far away with the fire tether and she targets you for the jump, that means all 7 other people have to run over to where you ran to and get inside the donut AoE. Because we can't be max melee or max range AoE for the Lunar Dynamo because there's just not enough time to make it. Okay. So I'll do like a quick demonstration once we're back in with markers. If anyone's still confused on what I want you to do. But again, Penguin, I know this is a lot of information, but since we're consistently like getting it on with like as few pulls as we've been doing, I'm sure with a little bit of practice, you'll get used to it once you visualize it more. So I'm gonna put up some markers right now. Oh no, I have to wait for cutscene first. So once we're out of the cutscene, then I'll put the waymarks. After you LB the ad, just stay loosely spread, but do not stand in the center, okay? Because the second Heaven's Fall is the second like pillar, and you don't want to stand in the middle. So after you LB the ad, just stay loosely spread near us, but not in the center. So if everybody looks at the waymarks, the way we're gonna deal with fire, ice, and the third debuff lightning. Let's say Nail is at B, right? Let's say I'm the boss. Let's say purple is at A at the front of Nail. When I say Bahamut's favorite buff and heals, I want everyone to run behind Nail, which is C. So right on her rear or right on her butt, okay? When I say this first fire is out, if the fire tether is on you, I want you to run to D, which is either the right or you can do left flank, one of her flanks. But you want to be about the distance, like as between like the fingers and the triangles. So not too far, but far enough away so that you don't hit anyone with this debuff. Penguin, a good range is like a good radius is like the radius of the meteor stream. I would say is about the same size as the fire. So that's about the same size as the fire tether explosion. So after the first fire is out at either her flanks, what we're gonna see is a jump. So Nail's gonna go from B and she's gonna jump on a random person. It can be on purple, it can be on the fire tether person, or it can be on someone at C. When this jump happens, I'm gonna specifically say this phrase, okay? Everybody behind except for, and then I'm gonna call someone's name, okay? The reason why I want everyone to adjust to where she jumped at and go back to her rear again is because we're gonna see the third debuff, which is lightning. Okay? The lightning debuff works in a way that every fire tether that explodes, one person will be targeted for a lightning debuff. It lasts about 6 seconds. At the end of that debuff timer, you'll explode in the radius as a fire tether, but instead you're gonna hit everyone for about half their health, and you're gonna give a paralysis debuff on whoever you hit, except for yourself, okay? We don't want any lightnings at all to hit any of us at any point in this raid, right? So what we're gonna do is the person who has the lightning is gonna run to the front of the boss, okay? You're gonna swap places with the main tank, basically. Because after that lightning, the next fire will be fired in, so we're all gonna stay stacked, okay? Does this make sense so far, Penguin, or do you want me to go over something again? Okay, perfect. So every lightning is out, and every other fire is in. So first fire out, second fire in, third fire out, fourth fire in. Every lightning is out.
So odd fire, like odd numbered fires are out, even numbers are in. So out, in, out, in, out, in.
First fire is out, correct.
Yeah.
And we will, while all of this is happening, either me or May, whoever feels more comfortable calling out all this like madness that's happening, will be calling it out. So another important thing is if you have the lightning debuff and you run to the front of the boss, don't run too far away because during this time she's casting the Lunar Dynamo. So just be at the front of the boss, like right on the arrow, if you like click on her. That's basically where you want to be at. If not, like maybe a tiny bit back, but as long as you don't hit us, which we will be at the rear, you'll be fine. Next, after that, you're going to stay stacked for the fire. After that fire, we're going to get a second lightning on someone. That person with lightning can run around the ring and just make sure that they're not stacked with us, okay? And after that lightning goes off, which ideally should hit no one again, we're going to start, all of us are going to start spreading around this ring. We won't see this ring in the last phase, it'll disappear, but you want to guess like where the ring was and start spreading around that ring, that area, because what's going to happen after is we're going to start getting gravity wells on random people in our party, and we'll also get a fire tether, and we'll also get a thermiotic beam stack. So that's 3 things going at the same time, right? So we spread around the ring, which will not be there. We'll wait for the gravity wells to target the random people, and of course you don't want to stand in the gravity wells, so move out of it if it targets you. There's going to be 3 total gravity wells, but we're going to start running to the center, the very center of the arena, after the second gravity well comes out, okay? There's a couple of reasons why we run back to the center. The first reason is because there's a thermiotic beam stack, and we want to share the damage so that person doesn't get one shot. The second reason is because there's a fire tether, and that fire is the 3rd fire, and that fire is the 4th fire, and that fire is going to be in. After we stack, and after we take the thermiotic beam and the fire tether together, we're going to see another lightning, the 4th lightning on someone, so they will be out of the group. And we'll also see another Bahamut's Favor, but this time it won't have a cast. But it's there, I can promise you. So what's going to happen is I'm going to count down from the gravity wells. I'm going to say 1 gravity well out, and then as soon as I say 2, that means you pop your sprint and you run to the center and you stack with us as tight as you can, okay? After we stack, Purple's going to use a cooldown for Bahamut's Favor. May and Zeke are going to focus target him after using their AoE heal once. And then after that is dive bombs. And let's not explain dive bombs for now. Let's see if we can get the fire and the lightning dance first, and then we'll explain dive bombs if we get there.
And then if we, for whatever reason, see dive bombs, we'll just YOLO it and scream.
Try it, bro. So I'll repeat what I said. I'll just go over a quick summary, okay? First fire's out. You're gonna be like to the flank and make sure you're like max range, max melee range basically, so you don't clip us if you have the fire tether. Next fire is in, but this fire tether that'll be in is during the lunar dynamo when she does the jump. So we're gonna reposition again at her butt. Whoever has lightning is gonna go to the front. Everybody else is gonna be at the butt. Okay. After the lightning goes off, we're all gonna stay stacked on top of each other for the next fire tether, which is in because it's the second fire. After the second fire, the second thunder is gonna be away from the group to not clip anyone. After that second thunder, we're gonna see a third fire tether and gravity wells. So we're gonna start spreading around the ring. We're gonna wait for 1, and then we're gonna wait for 2. As soon as they say 2, pop your sprint, run to the center to stack. Stack as tight as you can. We're gonna stack the fourth and final fire. After the fire and the thermiotic beam, purple's gonna buff, healers are gonna heal, and the
Play
fourth
the video
lightning
game,
is gonna
please.
run
Yeah,
out of
it's
the
a
group
lot.
again. After that, we're gonna stay
We got 2
stacked
newbies. That's
for dive
the
bombs,
issue.
but let's see if we get to the dive bombs first. So
I'm definitely
is that
stoked
a good
to pull.
summary, Penguin, or do you need me to repeat? Okay, cool. So let's get to that last phase one more time, so that way we can all see what's going on there. I'll put up the waymarks and then I'll do a ready check, and then we can pull.
Okay.
Let's go.
So just to clarify, May, you want me to call out everything on the last phase?
I guess I'll do Durgan's.
Okay. Alright. Let's get it, guys. Last phase.
Ooh, Cray Aloe, let's go. Ooh.
It's a good luck charm.
Get ready for Stardust. Okay, Stardust on safe. Raven's Beak. Get ready to stack in the middle for Thermiotic Beam.
It's on kid.
Here we go.
Trying to
Stardust.
keep a better eye on my
Lunar
darts.
after. Lunar after.
It's on me again.
Watch out for Lunar Dynamo. Stay out of max range. Okay. Meteor Streams.
My room is getting really hot because I've had the AC off for a while.
Living Dead pop.
Some sweat.
Walking Dead
going
pop.
I love what you call it Walking Dead.
Technically, that is what it's called.
Well, it's called Living Dead, but I keep hearing
Yeah,
Walking Dead,
second-
but that is also a valid name for it.
Yeah, when it pops, it's
on. What does it smell like? What a question. It smells fine in here
Oh no.
for now.
I got Ann.
Oh, I was
Aw,
just saying I
God
need to keep
damn
a
it.
better eye on my dots.
Green on the nips. Green on the nips. May, Zeke is slow raising first.
Okay,
Never mind, she got cancelled. I'll get the
Oh.
green one, I guess. I got the green one. Actually, May has aggro, I think. Someone has aggro.
I just
think
took.
Purple took.
Yeah.
oh god.
Next, we're gonna focus Says. Earth Shock is what you want to cancel. If it doesn't die first. It's not
Are we good on meteors?
Now we're good on the
Yes,
meteors.
right. Gotta burn.
Dodge that.
Get ready to spread out. Watch your neighbors. Stay in for heals.
Someone has. Oh, I do. I got it. I got it. I know what to do. One more on kid. One on purple. Another one on kid.
Uh-oh.
Green on the nips.
Green on the nips.
Someone else has made hate now on nail. Whoever
Yeah,
has a
we're gonna have to figure that out. It's
It's me!
okay. So you're gonna probably have to stand with the tank, die, and then I raise you. Right after.
Good luck.
Feels bad.
Purple stand. Try to feed one more, maybe.
You got
Yeah.
this.
Perfect.
Did you just call him baby?
I said
Who?
maybe. Oh,
Maybe. Oh.
Your focus says after the AoE goes up.
Took aggro from Zeke again.
Yeah, just don't come over here, purple. If you see any meteors, then feed it to that one.
I
Awesome.
think we're good on meteors.
Okay. We're good on golems again.
Dodge that. Good. We're gonna stack at C, Z, and purple is gonna be at D. Actually, purple come to us at D. Yeah.
Wait, why?
Because he doesn't have main hit Z this.
Okay.
I don't want him to take unnecessary
With two
damage,
newbies, I'm
so-
surprised we're doing golems as well as we are. That's crazy.
Remember that I lived.
Usually you get
Oh,
people
no.
placing meteors way too close.
I'm losing Zeke right now. May
One
get
of
away
us
from
has
Zeke.
it.
together.
I had main. It changed. I had main.
Having fall, stay at C. Stay at C. Not sure
it
if
was
we
the
can
curse
come back
around.
from this, to be honest.
Oh no.
Both healers dead. We made it to the arena
I
change
don't
again
think
though.
the
That's-
Solomon dive hit Zeke though, at least.
Yeah.
I think we probably got one more pull, I think,
Another
for
ready check.
Z before she's gotta go.
But again, we're not dying to like stupid stuff, so thank you guys a lot. Because that first phase, especially for new people, it can take a long time for people to get used to.
Okay, get ready for meteors. Stardust.
Stardust. Not it.
Raven's Beak coming up.
Oh, my dots. No!
Stuck in the middle. Oh. Stardust.
Lunar coming up.
Same in melee range or max cube or caster. Alright. Meteor streams.
I'm gonna second win there. I probably don't need to, but just in case. I probably should save it for when it's double
One
meteor
bit.
streams. Oh well. Now that I think about it.
Stardust.
Start watching me again.
Oh, fucking
Nope.
shit.
Good. That's fine. Yeah, see, now would be a good time to have it, just in case I got double marked.
Oh, that's
Oh,
white. Oh no.
Yeah, just roll, just roll.
I don't know how much more time we got before Zeke gotta go though.
Yeah, we'll let Zeke decide. Ooh. Purple, do you know how long Ravenspeak the explosion debuff is?
I think I saw like 10 seconds. I'm not sure. I gotta look at it again.
I guess you'll just have to keep him topped off before that debuff explodes.
I didn't put up a shield for the explosion. Oh, my bad.
Alright, Zeke, are you good for another pull?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, just say when you wanna call quits.
Yeah. Get ready for meteors. Stardust.
Not it.
Okay, Ravenspeak.
One more. I need to redot. Wish I had Iron Jaws, but was it 50? Oh, it's 56. I thought it was 52.
Stardust.
On me.
On safe.
Winter's coming out soon. Oh my god, you scared me, kid.
Walking Dead pop.
Thoughts on the current state of Walmart? I don't shop at Walmart. No clue, man. Zeke.
Stardust.
Double meteor
Jake,
thing.
pull us.
One. I'm just gonna do it there.
Probably gonna push right after.
Base incorrect.
Yep.
Okay.
Green on the nips. Green on the nips.
One.
I think it'll be okay.
Move down. I don't know. It's a little close.
No.
Alright, we're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it was. Damn it. Okay, yeah, we should have adjusted for that one.
My bad.
It's all good. Once you like visually see the range like that, then you'll know, okay, that's gonna be too close if I drop it directly on the nip, so let me just move it, you know, to the side or
Yeah.
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll get a feel for the range. It's good. Alright.
I really should be focus targeting.
Fire ice lightning dance.
You're gotta bleed. Get ready for meteors. Stardust. Ravenspeak.
Mage.
No, it's on me. Why?
Ah, ready for your meteors and then dynamo. Stardust.
It's on me.
Meteor on say. Dynamo or lunar dynamo after. Alright, meteor streams.
I think one more.
Walking Dead top.
Ooh, that scared me. Saw his health bar out of the corner of my eye. I thought he died. Zeke.
Meteors. Sorry.
Double stream.
Double.
Two of them on me because she's a bitch.
How dare.
Rude.
Push green on
Oh,
the
we
nips.
pushing.
Yeah, we didn't push as fast. So I
Ah.
couldn't keep enough time, you know what I'm saying?
Ah, it's fine.
It's all good. As long as we don't get that third Raven speak, it's pretty convenient.
Yeah. Alright, take your golems, feed them.
I guess I'm not feeding.
Alright.
I gotta get dots up.
Zeke,
and
move
mages.
yours over a little bit. Okay, never mind. Actually, just burn.
Focus on sales. No meteors, we're good to burn. Dodge that.
Oh my. That slide cast though. Ooh.
Alright, spread out.
Watch your neighbors. Going for heals.
One on hand. One on
2, 3, 4.
one on May. Both healers got it.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, I fucked up. Don't ask me why I stood there.
Green on the nips. Alright, good luck, Zeke.
I believe.
We're gonna repeat the same meteors. Same golems, I mean. Make sure all the meteors are fed. Purple, don't worry if you don't get to feed all of them. Stand in between the meteor.
Yeah.
I don't want to kill this too fast. We're gonna have one left.
Focus on Say's. Say, can you bring it to the one where 3 is?
Bring it
Where
over.
our gyro- Yeah, bring it to. Earthshock is what you want to cancel if you see Earthshock. You're not gonna see it.
How are we on? Okay. One last meteor.
Good.
Dodge
Ooh.
that.
Don't go on that. Ooh.
Alright, we're gonna stay stacked at C. Purple's gonna be at D. At 10
need to
seconds
add
is when
some.
May's gonna use her. So she's gonna use all her buffs now.
Good.
You ready for Heaven's Fall?
Let the med 2 tick up. Focus on healing purple. Purple, the ad's gonna come out soon. I need you to provoke it when it's out.
Ad about to come out now. Ad's
Ad's
coming out.
Up. Focus the ad if you're DPS. I need a caster LB.
Cast our LB now. From a distance. Do it. Meow. Yes.
Alright, start backing up if you're melee. Road is on Penguin. Penguin, when you see a white circle, I need you to pick up a white circle.
Oh fuck. What?
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
purple's
no.
down. Oh.
Big Shia.
Summons fall, use your anti-knockback, short cast, arm's length.
I think you should just actually just see how far you get. Dodge the gravity well. Don't stand in that purple. Dodge the AoEs. We're about to push. She's gonna cast Bond's favor. It's casting, buff and heals if purple was up.
But
So this is where you buff and heal, and this is where everybody stacks in. But that's the 5 spear attacks tank buster that I was talking about.
Yep.
I didn't have LB on my keybind.
Oh no, you didn't have
oh
LB.
my god! Oh, that's happened to me before. I mean, the timing was horrible. I just
As long as we push to 47% before the next ad comes out, then you're fine. And we did that, so you're fine. But
I
yeah,
think
Penguin. Go ahead, Z.
I'm done.
okay.
Fair
Sounds
enough.
good. Thank you for staying longer. You didn't have to,
It's
but
so
you
good.
did.
Penguin, just for next time, just you can use your LB as soon as like the ad is on purple. Does that make sense?
What percentage was Bahamut at?
Bahamut?
No.
I mean, not Bahamut. Fuck. Nail.
They all got to like 46%.
Okay, for like, oh my god. Okay, cool. Gotta report to the Discord. Yeah, the Discord people, so they can update the progression. Damn, that was some sick ass progression.
Yeah,
Thank you
good job,
guys for
everybody.
coming through. Thank you, Kid, for subbing. If you're still here, yeah, you are. Yeah, thank you for the 6 subs.
Yeah, appreciate it, kid.
Yeah, it's always good to have someone knowledgeable. And yeah, we'll see you guys Friday.
Yeah, we're gonna
Although
need a sub for
We'll
purple,
maybe sub
but
for purple.
Caroline's probably, unless something happens, Caroline's gonna be here, so we're gonna have to teach her the mechanics.
Mm, true.
So we'll go over stuff again if you were
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, you got some time. If not, just type shit out. So it's all good. Yeah, that was some really good runs, guys. I'm so
Yeah,
proud
definitely.
of you. Damn. Ooh, smooth. See y'all Friday. We gonna see ya. Probably. Should I swap to tank or should we just like find a tank?
If we can't find a tank, then yeah, I can go ahead and tank. I guess I
Okay.
can heal. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, whichever.
Might be easier.
But I want like a tank that knows what they're doing. Like I don't want like a tank that's like.
Bro, I cleared this with Z group as a tank.
No, what I'm saying is I don't want like someone from Ronin
Oh,
that
okay.
like doesn't know what they're doing.
Oh,
No-
gotcha.
no-
Yeah.
no
So
newbies.
yeah, if we're getting a tank sub that they've like, yeah, that makes sense.
Oof.
Ooh.
Alright, I'll see you guys on Friday. Good night, everybody.
Alright.
Yep, see you guys later.
Oh man, that was fun. I like that one.
Yeah. Good shit, man.
Oof.
Alright, let me get out of the Discord here. Alright, that's gonna do it for me as well. It's a good 2.5 hour stream. It's not bad. Yeah, wow. We got so much farther than I expected to. Especially with some newer players. We did golems almost perfectly, like, what, 3 times? That's crazy. So yeah, we're gonna continue this Friday. Just a couple days here. And I don't think we're gonna get the clear. But I think we're gonna get a lot farther than anyone expects to. So yeah, definitely come by on Friday and let's see how far we get. Until then, might stream tomorrow, might not. We'll see. I know I always say that. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me for now. Yeah, and thank you for showing up, Not Gamer Dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I'll see you guys later. Wave. Bye.